Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and after the shooting of Charlie Kirk, John Fetterman, the Pennsylvania senator, is furious. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. It never fails. John Fetterman is my new Joe Manchin. He's my new Christian Cinema. He's the guy that I disagree with on a lot of things. But when I'm looking for a rational, sane human being in the Democrat Party, somebody who I think is actually a good person, I look to John Fetterman. I honestly do. This is a guy that has moral clarity on the issues like Israel, like reality, like the border, crime. Here's what he said today. He said he's tired of the comparisons to Trump to the horrible leader in Germany in the 1940s during World War II. And he's tired of his supporters being compared to the people who supported that man. And he's tired of the left-wing rhetoric. He's tired of the extremist rhetoric that produces people like the one who shot our beloved dear Charlie Kirk. It's still a hard time for all of us, especially those of us who sit here in front of a camera talking about conservative values to really massive audiences. It's really hit all of us hard. Your support is incredible and amazing and needed. And I ask that we just keep praying for the family of Charlie Kirk. Nobody's going to replace Charlie Kirk. Like, you have to understand that. There's going to be a collection of people, and I pray I'm part of that in terms of the conservative ecosphere that comes together to tries to fill that gap and do even close to what Charlie did. We're not going to be as good as Charlie even collectively. He was one of a kind. He's a legend. He's a legend, and he was the very, very best, in my opinion, to ever do it. He changed a generation. This man was put on earth by God, in my opinion, with a mission, and maybe he just fulfilled that mission. But the mission has to carry on because there's new generations coming, and Charlie laid out the blueprint. I want you to listen to what Mr. Fetterman had to say, Senator Fetterman, and let me know what you think in the comments.
When I represent a state like Pennsylvania, that keeps you honest. And you always can't forget that a lot of Americans happen to disagree with you. That does not mean that they are fascists or now they want to shred the Constitution.
But when you hear some Democrats saying Trump is acting like an autocrat.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. If you actually compare him to an actual autocrat, that is not just that. Now, last night, for example, people were complaining. They were protesting about, oh, that's the Hitler thing. You just don't ever compare anyone to Hitler and those kinds of extreme things. And now look what happened to Charlie Kirk. I mean, the man was shot. Now we have to turn the temperature down. It's like we can't compare people to these kinds of figures in history. And this is not an autocrat. This is a product of a democratic election. It's like I participated in that. It was safe and it was secure. We lost. And the America people put us in the minority. And now that's democracy. And I revere democracy. I may not like the outcome, but I have to respect that, and I have to find and work through this. And that I do believe that's what's appropriate.
So you don't think that Trump is at all shattering any of the norms of democracy in any way?
I'm saying he's definitely different, but that's what America voted for. Again, I don't agree with many of these things, but that does not make him an autocrat. That does not make someone, or compare him to people like Hitler and these other outlandish things.